Hello girls, it is Thursday and we are doing a Hunger Games tag question answer thing. So on to the questions. I decided to pick 6 questions out of the 10, I believe. Number 1 is, what is my favorite book of the series? It's honestly, a tie between the first one and the third one, which always seems to happen to me is that I always choose the first one and the last one as my favorites because the ones in the middle always seem to just, besides, the Harry Potter ones, but usually like in trilogies, I always seem to choose the first and the third. Like Star Wars, I like the first and the third. Lord of the Rings, I like the first and the third. I'm strange. It's okay, but that's just how I think. Number 2, how long would I last in the Hunger Games? Probably wouldn't last very long. Probably not. I'm smart, but I don't have any like any kind of fighting or killing instinct. I don't want to kill people. I'm perfectly happy not killing people. I chose number 4, which is how I was introduced to the book. I kind of found it on my own. I had heard a lot of like hype about it on Tumblr and from people who have read it, and they're like, "Oh, you should read it." So I bought it on my Nook, and then I started reading it, and then I had to buy the second one because I read it so fast, and then I had to buy the third one because I read that one so fast. So I read them in literally a span of a month. It did not take me that long. Number 6, who is my favorite character? My favorite character is probably Katniss, which is probably like what everyone says, but I just think she's a very strong character and a very strong female character, and she's a hero, but she doesn't have any power. Like she's not a superhero. She's a normal person who's just has that hero. She's like fights for her life, and I just strong female character. Number 7, what district would I live in? Probably District 3 because they specialize in electronics and technology, and I'm like a gadgety sort of person, so I like technology and stuff like that, so that's probably, I'd fit in pretty well there. And last, emotional moment. I have 2, probably the scene with Katniss and Rue in the Hunger Games, because that is just breaks my heart. And the second one is probably the whole real, not real interaction between Katniss and Peeta in the Mockingjay. And that part just, because he doesn't know her, and it kills me, and I'm like, God, just know who she is. I already picked the challenge, the person who's getting the challenge a while ago. I just didn't film it. I want you, whomever I chose, to pick your top 10 favorite songs, any kind of musical piece that you want. Just pick your top 10, and I would like you to tell us why they're your favorites. The person that I chose was Nia. So that should be pretty easy for you since you're musical and such. You'll be fine. Alrighty, so Dallas, I will see you tomorrow. Toodles.